This pill. What are you doing?
Taking my birth control pills.
Did you not hear what those pills did to Betty?
No, aren't they supposed to be safe? The doctor prescribed them to me and she never mentioned anything bad about them.
Hi, welcome. You can see by the title of the video, I've been on birth control for 10 years. This pill. 3 months ago, I decided to discontinue my birth control. Today, I want to share my journey and the symptoms I've experienced since coming off of it, especially since I've been on it for 10 years. Let me be clear, I am not against birth control. Every woman has the right to make choices about her body. However, I do believe it's vital for women to have access to information in order to make informed decisions about birth control and its potential side effects on their bodies. Before we begin, I just want to provide a little context of how I began and made the decision to get on birth control in the first place. When I was 17, I decided to go see a gynecologist without my parents' knowledge in order to get birth control. The primary reason for getting on birth control in the first place was to prevent unintended pregnancy. Coming from a Spanish household, I was always told that becoming a teenage mom would equate to failure. I know now that that isn't true, but I knew early on that becoming a young parent wasn't in my life's plan. My journey with birth control has been quite a roller coaster. I've tried different variations, including Depo or Depo-Provera. It's a shot that is given every 3 months. I was on Depo, I want to say, for about a year. I got off of it because it caused my menstrual cycle to become highly irregular, and not getting my period or not getting my period in time made me have so much anxiety and stressed me out so much. I would go to the store and buy myself pregnancy tests just to make sure that I wasn't pregnant. Another reason I discontinued the Depo was because when I was researching the side effects, I read that if you're on it for a longer period of time, it can cause a loss of bone mineral density. After stopping the Depo, it took almost a year for me to get my period back, and you would think going through all that stress and anxiety, I would not want to continue birth control. But no, I seriously did not want to be pregnant, and I was in college at the time, so pregnancy was not in the cards for me. I looked for another form of birth control. I switched over to the combination pill, and I stayed on that for a few years. One day during a routine gyno visit, they checked my blood pressure. My reading was 138/92. It raised some concerns. I was traumatized. I was like, what? How is my blood pressure reading at 138/92? So when they told me that, they advised me to go visit my primary care physician. Now, I've always considered myself a healthy person. I couldn't wrap my head around how someone like me, who exercises daily and eats relatively healthy, could have high blood pressure. Something clicked in me to ask my gynecologist if the birth control would be the cause of my high blood pressure, and she confirmed that they could be contributing to it. So yeah, the reasons why I got off the pill was because of the high blood pressure. I was on it for too long. I also started to notice that I was having low sex drive and vaginal dryness. I was also having constant headaches. I've noticed my moods have been changing. I've been getting angry, irritable. I was really unpleasant to be around, but I did not realize that until after I had stopped taking the birth control. Now, moving on to the symptoms that I've been experiencing since getting off of the birth control. I didn't think that I would experience anything. Like, I've seen so many videos and read so many articles about your body withdrawing from the pills after 1 month of being off of it. I didn't see any symptoms, so I thought that I was in the clear. No symptoms, I'm good. Like, my body is okay. But 3 months after, that's when I started experiencing the symptoms. I was having some bloating around my pelvic area. I went to see my gynecologist, and long story short, I have cysts in my ovaries. When I was there, she was asking me several questions. I was asked if I was losing hair, if I was gaining weight, if I was having acne, irregular menstrual cycles, if my menstrual cycles were long. All these questions related to PCOS. Now, at the time, I didn't know what PCOS was. I only been off the pill for a month, and I was not experiencing any of those symptoms besides the bloat. Fast forward 3 months, after getting off the pill. I've noticed now that I'm having excessive hair loss. It's not a good feeling when you're taking a shower and you see all this hair just coming off on your hands. I have the cysts, of course. I haven't been sleeping well, but besides that, I don't have any of the other symptoms of PCOS. It's very scary, and I am dealing with that now. I am trying to have a positive mindset. I just want to feel like myself again before the birth control. I am going to see my doctor. I do want to make sure that my hormone levels are good. I'm also going to see a dermatologist, try to see what's going on with my hair and my scalp, making sure that's healthy. Leave a comment down below if you're experiencing excessive hair loss, or if you have experienced excessive hair loss after coming off birth control and what you did to help it. I would really love to hear your story. I do feel so much better since being off of birth control. My mood has changed. I feel less irritable, less angry. And I'm in a place right now where it's okay if I do get pregnant. So getting back on birth control is not for me. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up. Please leave me a comment down below so that I know that I'm not in this alone. I'll probably do an update after I see my dermatologist and my doctor. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you on my next one. Bye.